Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate Let's Play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I'm your host, Colors Fade. This is episode 44. And we are actually going to enter the city proper, Baldur's Gate. There's nothing on this map except the bridge which you cross. I mean, we've been up here before. There's the lady up here who wanted us to take care of the fishermen. And that's it, so. The sign says Worms Crossing. You make your way across the bridge and get in the city.
I serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is 6 gold pieces for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. The mythical land of frolicking naked nymphs, where your every desire is granted by bald, blubbering bugbears. I'm going to say Candlekeep. You'll have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you.
Citizens, please step forward.
Scar. First off, let me introduce myself. I am Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble at the Nashka Mines? Yes, that was us. Well, I have to say you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connection to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? Yes, we're interested. All right then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation of the Seven Sons trading cluster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading cluster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the cluster's head, Jassel. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years, and this isn't his usual behavior. I can't start up an official investigation, as there is no reason for doing so. That's why I need you. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind the recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashville and in the Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne. It doesn't bode well for the future of this region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now. I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what's wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch for is Jasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to me at Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold. The estate is located on the southwest side of town. I wish you all the best of luck. Remember, once you're done at the Seven Sons estate, it's imperative that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which are just west of the Seven Sons. Alright, so everybody's to the west. Southwest and west. A tired crew of people.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart
there,
is
fellow
this?
travelers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what directions calls you? Westward till dawn, if plans stand change. Ah, my loutish friends, that is my direction too. Fate has crossed our paths, and we could all benefit by traveling together. It will be the classic pairing of you, the stalwart adventurers, and I, the intelligent one. How could you resist? How could I refuse? Watch me. Take thou a hike. I should have guessed by your knuckle-dragging gait and minuscule nose. You're a complete and utter moron, aren't you? No, I just have no use for you. No use for you, Sir Quail. Baldur's Gate proper. big city. The big town.
Oh, there, Wanderer.
Here's
Stay thy
Elminster.
course a moment to indulge an old man.
Good day to thee, young one. What a marvelous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that thou have no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. It's good to see you again. What brings you here? Oh, all the citizens of the Sword Coast eventually passed through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. So what is it you wish of me? I was about to ask this same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and now my answers are often less than obvious. I do hope they help a little. Gorion often chided me for my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well. What can you tell me of Gorion? It seems I knew very little of him. He was long my friend, and we talked often, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveler in his day, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. He was a good man, though I would prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. I know a little of what is to come, but I will do what is best. I am sure the future will be kind to thee. For now, I will give thee my best wishes and a few names that will serve thee well. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man, and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Elton, is also a good sort. Both are to be believed when they speak. I take my leave, and wish thee well. Alright.
It shall be as you wish.
Commoners. So what do we have here? This is Lucky Aiello's Discount Store. Well, lucky for Aiello, we're gonna go check it out.
You have but to ask.
Because I want to see if
My
I buy some
prices are
junk.
the best south of Waterdeep.
Hi folks, welcome to Lucky Aiello's. Where the prices are so low, there's gotta be something wrong. Nobody sells it lower than me, because nobody buys it cheaper. If you can find a price lower than mine this side of Calimsham, the item will probably kill you. What can I get for you? Let's have a look. Ooh, what is this? Two-handed sword. Done. It's just a fine-looking two-handed sword. Barrel's Tear Necklace. I got 2 of those now. I might as well sell them. I don't think they're for a quest as I was thinking they were. I thought they were named for a quest, but they're not. The Staff Spear is going to go to my friend. Gonna sell that Knave's Robe. He's got all his weapons. She's got her stuff. I'm gonna save that Knave's Robe in case I want to switch it with someone else. She's got a bunch of darts. He's got nothing else of interest. So that's it. I want to get that spear back to her. She's gonna use that when she needs it, but for right now I'm gonna do, I think, the wise thing is she needs to use all these darts up. So let's do that.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Examine the rest of the town here. There's a building here. I don't know what this is. Does the map say anything? It's the Tavern and Inn. Sweet! Since we all need sleep.
What?
Perfect.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Commoner, bartender.
You want some whiskey?
If you have complaints about the service, there's a wall out back that'll be glad to hear 'em. So would you like a drink? Yes, and I'd like to sleep. So let's do that first. Alright, rest it up. Everybody's healed.
You have but to ask.
So earlier, the level drain thing. I don't think level drain is supposed to wear off with sleep. I think you have to remove it with a spell, so I'm guessing that's something with the core rules deal. Shop of Silence. What's in there?
You have but to ask.
Silence.
Be ye friend or be ye dead?
Walk yourself slowly in and keep your arms at your sides. This is no inn, and you get no smiling welcome. I expect payment for your safekeeping, and you pay by the day and by the head. The risk I take harboring you low-grade hooligans is simply not worth it. 5 gold up front now, if you please. Ooh, here's your 5 gold. Oh, and so she'll let you sleep there. Okay. And she has some stuff to sell. She has a cloak of protection. Ooh, she has sling +1, darts, plenty of bullets. She has bullets +1. Ooh, she has a bunch of them. Okay, that's good to know. Wow.
You have but to ask.
It's not that I'm trying to ask, I'm just trying to get a feel for the town here. Courtesans hanging out. What's this place? This is Elf Song. This is another tavern.
What you want?
Who's this knucklehead? Caturnus. Aye, you be fighters and mages and monster killers all. Be ya? We may not all be fighters and we may not all be mages, but each of us has a monster's death throes to our name. Why do you ask? The roads be lined with bandits of every ilk and description, but the most fearsome be them monstrous hobgoblins. Do us all a favor and place a blade into her gut. Okay. Let's see, I've got a common.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I've got Brevlick. That's a named character. Let's see what Brevlick wants.
Hello! Shh. I mean...
Might I have a moment of your time? Ooh, this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, wait. You wouldn't think so. You're probably used to it. Ah, yes. Well, oh, how do I approach this? You are, for hire? I mean, I need a job done? Get my intent? A job done? Strictly hush-hush, I believe you would say.
Speak your mind, sir, so I might know your meaning.
I should like to procure your talents for a unique service, though it's not like you would have to do anything socially untoward. Well, perhaps a bit, though not so much untoward as illegal.
Oh, let's see. I'm listening, though my ears don't hear so good lately. Perhaps I should test him with the rattle of coins.
Oh, of course. A bit of coin to jog your memory. It's just that I imagine. Oh, this is all just so naughty. Here, mate. Oh, it's 5 gold to your attention.
Oh, let's see. Illegal, eh? What's in it for it to take such a risk?
Straight to the point and as serious as the subject demands. Certainly you are the cream of the larcenous crop. For retrieving but one object, I will give you 500 gold. No killing, and no only one item is to be taken. Dashing banditry, just like in the songs of bards.
Oh, you can stop trying to sell me. I'm interested. Just tell me what the actual job is and why you're willing to take such a risk.
Oh, it's a marvelous trinket. A wonderfully curious little toy from distant Lanton. What they call it? Oh yes, a telescope, of all things. It's a misleading name for such an interestingly crafted artifact. Golden Extra Farseer would have suited its craftsmanship so much better. There's not another like this side of the trackless sea. Most gnomes have a fixation of sorts, but I don't share the love of gems that possesses my kin. I prefer the feel of metal and the intricacies of the mechanical. Not that I necessarily understand the function, but it's not right for such an item to be locked away regardless. It was meant to be used and to be held by loving hands, and in those hands just happen to be mine. More the better. The tele-thingy is on display at the Hall of Wonders, and were it in the possession of anyone else, it might be purchasable. No doubt you know that the Hall of Wonders is an extension of the High House, the Temple of Gond. Being the god of artifice and invention, his followers take their revering mechanical devices and will not part with an original at any price. It's not as though they make proper use of such things, keeping them behind locked doors where loving hands cannot explore their subtleties. The Tullawazit was made to be used, not worshipped. It must be in the hands of someone who can truly appreciate it. Not to be immodest, but that someone is me. I suppose I might buy a replica, but would you wish a copy of a diamond? It's just not the same.
That is certainly a difficult task you've set before me, you windy little man, but I will accept it. 500 gold for all that, eh? This is not a bad offer. I think you could do better.
It's a risky venture, I'll grant you that. Perhaps I can sweeten the prospect a little. I will add a magical item from my personal collection.
It will be difficult to part with one of my treasures, but definitely worth it. Will it suffice for you? Alright, I will accept the challenge, you windy little man.
Wonderful! Oh, this is so bad of me. Well, I shall leave you to your preparations. It will certainly be a test of your mettle entering the hall. I imagine an experienced roustabout such as yourself will case the joint thoroughly, eh? Get the guards scheduled down and all that. Oh, if only I could be a part of it. It's thrilling, like the songs of legend. I'll meet you back here once the burglary is announced. It's too much fun.
Alright, so I'm not usually the burgling type, but on this day I will be. Commoner, bartender, bunch of rooms off to the side, nobody of real interest here in Elf Song other than that clown. We could go upstairs and see if there's anybody of interest up there.
I shall attend to it in a
Like
trice.
this guy. Who's this dude? Sirdamak.
Hello, pal.
Can I help you, friend? If not, please do not hesitate to get out of my face. You are interrupting my fun. I am sorry to disturb you, friend. I'll just be on my way. Alright, so we got some named guy up here who's just kind of like a jerk. And nothing else really going on. Alright, we're out of here.
It shall
Make
be
our
as you
way
wish. It shall be as you wish.
back around the rest of the map here. What else do we have? That's the Elf Song Tavern. Baldur's Gate's a big place. This is Sorcerer's Sundries. Perfect. That's where we want to be. We need some level 4 spells for Dynahair.
You have but to ask.
This is Ordulinian. And this is Halbazardrin.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, weary adventurers. The roads of this fair city are lined with fools, are they not? And two of the greatest are Archeon and Nymphere, necromancers fighting over trinkets and baubles of little use or value. I assure you they are more trouble than they are worth. You are better off steering clear of them. So we have a couple of necromancers fighting over trinkets and baubles of little value. I see. Well, we'll have to deal with them. And who might you be then? Come to check out the wares of old Halbazar? Well, be quick about it. And mind you don't get fidgety when we talk payment. You knew when you came in the door that my wares were magical. Premium items demand a premium price. Let's see what you have then, buddy. Oh, darts, long swords. Arrows +1, those are nice. Arrows of piercing. Bolts of lightning, bullets. A whole bunch of potions. Protection scrolls, and now we're going to get into it. The really good stuff. Monster summoning 2. Yes. Okay, I want... What does she have? Who's got the most room? Emmeline does. I definitely want monster summoning, and I want both of them. I don't know if Dynahair can use one, so we're going to find out, because conjuration is a little whack here. Oh, she can write the magic. Okay. So again, according to the Wikipedia, as an invoker, she's not
What is it
supposed
this
to
time?
be able
You
to
have but to ask.
do conjuration spells, but according to the game, she can't. Oh, and he's got tons of wands too. Oh, I love this. Odaluk's Resilient Sphere. This is alteration. So Great Malazon is enchantment charm, and she can't do enchantment charm, that's why it's red. But she can do this. This is a great spell. It's a level 4 spell, and if the creature fails versus save spell, when cast, the result is a globe of shimmering force that encloses the subject creature and it fails save versus spell. The resilient sphere will contain its subject for the duration of the spell. The sphere is completely immune to all damage. In fact, the only method of removing the sphere is a successful dispel magic. Hence, the creature caught inside the globe is completely safe from all attacks, but at the same time completely unable to affect the outside world. This is great for saving somebody or handling an enemy. Greater Malazon, she's going to need that. This is a great spell. Enchantment Charm allows a caster to adversely affect all the saving throws of his enemies. The effect is applied to all hostile creatures in the area effect. The opponents under the influence of the spell make saving throws at a penalty -4. You need this. You want to cast this first before you start casting a bunch of other different kinds of spells. Contagion causes major disease and weakness in a creature. It's one creature. Its strength, dexterity, and charisma are reduced by 2. The affected creature is also slowed, and it persists until it receives a cure disease spell. That's a really nice spell. That's better than using just slow by itself. So I'm going to buy that one. Secret Word 1. Abjuration. When the spell is casted, the target creature will dispel 1 spell protection of 8th level or lower. The spells that are affected by this are Minor Spell Turning, Minor Globe of Invulnerability, Spell Immunity, Spell Deflection, Spell Turning, and Spell Shield. The target's magic resistance, if any, does not affect the spell. This is another one of those, when you're fighting mages, you need to strip them. So, yeah, we grab that. Let's see. Farsight, level 4. View an area of an unexplored map. I don't really care about that. Teleport Field. The wizard instigates a teleportation effect that randomly teleports all enemies in this area for the duration of the spell. The teleport field is best used against multiple enemies, serving to confuse them and allow the wizard to concentrate on activating his defenses. I've never used that spell before, but that sounds like a load of fun. Polymorph Self. Huh. I wonder what kind of thing you can turn into. Chaos is a really good spell. It's enchantment charm, so she can't use it. Only Imoen can. It causes confusion. It's like a high level confusion, and they make saves at -4, so I'm definitely buying one of those. Monster Summoning 2. What did I buy earlier? Was it Monster Summoning 1? Globe of Invulnerability. We each want one of those. It's Abjuration, so I want to buy 2 of those. Dire Charm is a level 3. It is Enchantment Charm. I think Imoen may already have it. Imoen's going to get a Fireball. I also need another Haste. Is that? Yep, Alteration. Buy that. Power Word Sleep. 1 creature. The creature targeted must have less than 20 hit points and gets no saving throw. Less than 20 hit points. What has less than 20 hit points? I don't know. Ray of Enfeeblement. Reduces the strength by 5. Mirror Image is such a great spell. Buy 2 of those. Luck is a great spell. The recipient of the spell, it's 1 creature. That's kind of the problem. It's only 1 creature, but it's great. Receives a +1 to saving throws, attack rolls, and minimum damage healing rolls, as well as +5% to all thieving skulls. That's one of the reasons you want to take that. Is because that'll be useful in Durlag's Tower. Blur, Chromatic Orb, Sleep, Shocking Touch, Protection from Evil, Identify, Protection from Petrification. Oh yeah, does he have Prismatic Spray? That's what I wanted to look for. Minor Spell Deflection. Buy that. Hold Undead is a great one to have. Melf's Minute Meteors. Buy that one. Ice Storm. That. Flame arrow, dispel magic. What else do we got here? Just so many good spells. What I wanted to see was, yeah, I don't see prismatic spray. We're gonna have to find that one. Alright, lots of spells for now. Imoen. This is Evocation Ice Storm. I want my Evoker to have that. It's level 4. I'm gonna write that spell. Secret Word. That's such a great spell. Resilient Sphere. Give one to Imoen. Teleport Field. Alteration. Contagion. I think I'm going to give that one to Imoen. And Secret Word I'm going to write. That gives her something for level 4 spells. Teleport Field sounds really fun. I'm going to do an Ice Storm. Secret Word affects one creature. I'm going to have that ready for enemy wizards. Skull Trap we can get rid of. Oh, Monster Summoning 1 is what we grabbed. Alright, she needs the Fireball spell. Melf's Minute Meteors. These are evocations, so they go to her. Fireball, that's what I wanted to do. Write the magic there. Necromancy, hold undead. Write that. Sphere. I'm giving her the necromancy spells. Mirror image she already has. Write the haste so they both have it. Write luck so they both have it. Minor spell deflection, globe. Melf's minute meteors. Oh, she can't do luck. That's too bad. Chaos, enchantment charm, and greater malazin, enchantment charm. So now my mages are starting to look pretty cool. Level 1. Chromatic orb. What else do I want to do? Oh yeah, sleep has proved to be really effective if we run against a lot of humans. Getting rid of that. Horror is always good, but I have a wand of horror, so I don't need to use it. Mirror image. Resist fear. The nice thing is it'll remove fear in people. And I don't think she has remove fear, but it's like one person, right? Range 30 feet, duration 1 hour, area effect 30-foot radius. No, she has it, so I don't need to carry this for that. I can do something else, like either mirror image. I guess I'll save luck for later. And then level 3, lots of fun stuff here. Fireball. For her, oh yeah, haste. Haste ends up being really useful. More useful than lightning, to some degree. What are these? Spell thrust, Melf's minute meteors, small globes of fire, one for each experience level the wizard has obtained, which are held in the hand. +5 bonus to attack rolls. They burst in 1 foot diameter sphere upon impact, inflicting damage. They're fun. But I'm not going to use them yet. She needs more spells. Oh, that was the other thing. Does this guy have anything like a ring? Does he have any rings that help mages cast more spells? Nope. Potions. Then we get into the spells. And then the wands. Okay.
Yes?
Well, that's helpful. We got a whole bunch of spells here, so that was awesome.
It shall be as you
I
wish.
love this guy's place. Alright, we'll try to clear the rest of the map here. Niklos!
Here, stop a moment. I've got a word or two you need to hear.
Aye, you're a fine group of mercenaries, are ya? Leastwise, that's the word on the street, that you do the odd job here and there. I have a boss who'd like to have a word with ya, if you can spare the time. He don't ask for free, though, and here be 50 gold just to hear him out. 50 gold just to listen, a fair deal, lead on. A wise choice of action. Now just follow me, and I'll show you the way to the guild. If you're asked the password, it's Fahad. When you're in the guild, just look for the man named Aletos Ravenscar. Alright, so the guild. Am I to assume we're working with the Thieves Guild in here? What do you punks want?
Hi, friend.
You there! What are you doing in this place? You better get out of here. Of course you know the password. Yeah, I know the password. This one. That's right, pal. You can go in now.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
People, you need to go through the door. And through the other door.
You have but to ask.
There's a guild hall here. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff that's trapped.
Yes?
Corian?
Wherever fate takes me.
Why don't you, hey, there you go. Sweet. I don't want that guy getting mad if I try to steal something, so I'm
How
not
may
going
I
to try
be
to
of
steal
I shall
something.
attend to it in a trice.
Rogue. 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 Is there anybody here who's not named Rogue? There we go. Ravenscar, dude. Oh, and who's this? Ressar. What's he got to say?
Apologies.
Don't
but
bother
you must
me.
Die.
Do you know who I am? I'm an envoy of the mighty nation of Halrua. And if you value your miserable life, you'll step away immediately. Okay, you cranky old wizard.
Welcome, my little friends. Please, relax, and keep your weapons at your sides.
No need for hostility. I simply must apologize for the manner of my thieves. I suppose a thieves' guild must keep a measure of malice about it, but it does tend to put a cloud over introductions. I am Alatos Thubuld, though I thank you to not mention that too often. You are Cain, of course. Be not surprised. There are very few people in Baldur's Gate I cannot name. You have been here for only a few days, and have already made quite a stir. Alright. That is quite the honor, having one such as yourself interested in my travels. Oh, please save your ingratiating remarks for another time. They are far too good to be wasted on me. In truth, you have never heard of me, and I care not a whit where you go from here. While in the city, however, you become my concern. In fact, I should like to take advantage of your talents for a small job, something best accomplished by someone unknown in this city. What exactly is it you would have me do? And what would be my reward for this service? How well can you afford to pay? It's quite the intrigue, actually. A local wizard by the name of Chandelar makes his home in a moored Halruian skyship. It would appear that he has knowledge to reproduce these flying marvels and is currently organizing the sale of the recipe to the Grand Duchess Leah Janeth. He has drawn up a set of rituals and has procured an artifact fragment and an ancient statuette vital to the spell that keeps the ship aloft. These he has divided amongst his daughters, until the deal is to proceed. I have been contacted by a representative of the Halruins, and they have no wish to see scores of flying ships manufactured in every port. You are to infiltrate the place of exchange, steal the ingredients, and return here with them. Simple enough. You would be well paid. Enough gold to give you a backache, and, if I'm well pleased, perhaps a magical weapon or two. Perhaps a little more, perhaps a little less. It entirely depends on the performance. Alright, seems a fairly straightforward bit of burglary, well within my ability. I accept this challenge and hope it increases my standing within the guild. As it should be. Now that you have agreed, the facilities of the guild are at your disposal. Feel free to make use of them, and make your presence known to the other members. You have my permission, so they will be less likely to kill you on sight. As for your mission, you have a 10-day to complete it. Informants have told me that the Duchess intends to take possession of the components that 10th day, and the exchange will be hosted by Oberon at his estate. As I see it, you have several options. Directly persuade any of the involved parties to hand over the items, or burgle them out from under their noses. Good luck. Oh, so I've got 10 days now. I've got a timed quest.
What is it this
Brilliant.
time?
What day is it? Day 94, hour 1.
You have but
I
to
listen
ask.
not to you. Your
Don't bother
death
me.
by my hand.
Alright. Still doesn't want me to bother him. I was thinking he might be a vendor and sell me something. So I've got 10 days. Oh, an Arlen Darkwalk.
So I's at daggers drawn with him, and he drops the swag and runs.
I know you. New sneaksman you be, though I canna see no need. Alatos Need but look at home for to find a dab of thievery. Mayhaps we be testing your talent. For ye rank right as bungled a score. Ye up to me to ask? I have no idea what you just said. Do you speak common? Fie! You be no thief if you can't speak the cant. You talk with the lados before you get killed. Now hop the twig and get the hens, you jackanapes. Alright, so I can't understand the thing he said.
Greetings.
My name's Husam. I've heard quite a bit about your exploits. Hick. You really caused the Iron Throne some trouble, haven't you? I'd like to talk with a bunch of yous. What you say? Okay, what do you got to say? You're the mercs who've been tangling with the Iron Throne, aren't you? Burp. Listen, what I got to tell you. I hate the Iron Throne. They took my store, my money, and my wife. They took my whole life, they did. Excuse me. Now I've got this damn horse piss to think I used to work for the manure piles. Get on with it. Well, I wanted to talk to you about the Iron Thrones. Ask me anything about those manure eaters and I'll tell you. I work for them, remember? Who are the leaders? The leaders, Ralter, whatever his name is. He has two other guys, Brunos and Thaldorn. Brunos is a big, dumbish, drunk half-orc. Damn half-breedish, could never hold his liquor. Thaldorn's a pansy. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. There's Saravok. He's the son of Raltar. He's a mean cuss. Alright. What are the Iron Throne's plans? They want to make money. Always more money. But I know this. Their leaders, the big three-in, they're going to Candlekeep, yes they are. Something big's gonna happen there. I'm tired now. Going to the elf song. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Are there vendors here or not? Black Lily.
You never seen before I don't have what you need.
For the right price. Great. What do you need today? Well, I'm hoping to get a look at your wares here. Cloak of protection, sling of unerring accuracy. Thaco +2. Ooh, that's nice. What? Might have to get potion of thievery. I know I have a couple of these, but I'm gonna. I think for these upcoming missions I have, I'm gonna be wanting this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy those because I just have a feeling I'm gonna need those. Dexterity set to 18. Potion of heroism, oil of speed, antidotes, potion of magic blocking. All right. For now, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes?
I want those potions. Who's this guy? Rogue. Random rogue. Alright, so that's the Thief Guild. We have 10 days to complete this mission.
You have but to
I don't like
ask.
time quests, so we're gonna have to get on this one.
You have but to ask.
But first, I need to finish unlocking the rest of this town. So what is that place there? Thieves Guild entrance. The Keeksy Tavern. The Thieves Guild entrance. Huh. Keeksy Tavern. So there's a little tavern there. See, there's a door I would have never would have found without the quest marker. Commoner, bartender, commoner.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Anybody else in here that's interesting? Nope. Okay. That's
It shall be as you wish.
Never knew that existed. There's a little back alley this way, but I don't think there's anything to do. Courtesan. Ooh, there's a commoner and a courtesan way back here in the corner. Wonder what could be going on there. Oh, there's a bunch more here. Jeez. There's quite a bit more to the city. What's the map say? It doesn't say anything about those places up there. Thieves Guild entrance, Sorcerer Centers, Elf Song. What's this say? The door to this house is rotting off its hinges. You assume the house has been abandoned for years. So we can move to the next map if we wanted to, the upper side of the city. Okay. I'm gonna do that and then end this episode.
Could we have a moment of your time?
Merrick. What is it? First, let me introduce the two of us. I'm Merrick, and this is my companion, Lothander. I thought it would be nice for you to know our names, because if you don't take our advice, you'll be seeing more of us too. I know that you've been taking an active interest in destroying the Iron Throne. Don't try to deny it. My companion and I are in the employ of the aforementioned throne. We thought it would be polite to give you one last warning. Stop interfering with our employer's business. You can decide to disregard this warning, but if you do, it'll be the last decision you ever make. See you later. Make all the threats you want. We aren't the ones with one foot in the grave. It's anybody stupid enough to get in our way who will pay the piper. And off they go.
It shall be as you wish.
Alright, I'm going to stop this episode here because it's 40 minutes long. We are clearly in the city of Baldur's Gate, and it's going to be a very, very big game from here on out. But there's a lot to do inside the city proper. I have forgot how big this city was and how much there is to do and how much there is to explore. So, and we haven't even got to the sewer yet. So, hang tough. We're going to be going through the city and doing a bunch of quests and maybe doing a little bit of skullduggery. And then at some point in time, when we've sufficiently leveled, I think, we'll get back to... Oh yeah, I did quick save. I'm just going to save that one there. We'll get back to Durlag's Tower when we've made a few more levels, I think. We're level 7. The experience cap in this game is 160,000, it said, is what I've been told. So, we're a fighter level 7 now, and we need 125,000 to get to level 8. So, I don't even think you can get to level 9 then. I think level 8 is going to be the max in the game. So when we get to level 8, then we'll want to go to Durlag's Tower. Our thieves have a lot of work to do. He needs to make a level as a thief, and she can't gain any more levels in thief, but she's at least got 100 in find traps. So that's where we're at. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time on Let's Play.